Alright guys, let's fire up the 566 and see what happens. I put a little splash of gas in it this morning. Let's see, can I get out through just one door? Oh. Load does work. The only trick is I don't have a spring that holds it in low axle range. My right side tire is almost flat already, so I'm going to have to get a new tube and put in it. I want to do this for a minute, try and get some oil in that rear planetary. Just hear how much it quieted down already. Yeah, because notice how much quieter low range is this morning than it was last night when I tried it. Let's make sure it actually moves, yeah. So, now the only other thing I never tried on this is I never tried the PTO, and I never checked the charging system, so here we go. See, I see a little stick over here we can go cut. Sweet. Seems like everything works, guys, so that's going to be basically it for this project right now. I'll check and see if the battery's charging. I'll have to buy at least a tube for a tire. Maybe I'll buy two. It'd be nice to just put new tires on this, but oh well. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Catch everybody on the next one. Later. I see you still got a fuel leak going on here. I don't know if it's the tank leaking or what. I don't know. That. At least the charging system works. Now I did find out this tire over here is junk. Let me lay this here before I accidentally run it over or something. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but there's a big hole right here and the tube is actually sticking out through the side. I went back to the shop and put some air in it, and then the tire chain was sticking way out like so, and it was catching the forward and reverse levers, so I can run it without much air pressure in it for right now and see what I think. Because I was actually getting ready. I was going to go out and shoot a video with the tripod and everything, but since that tire is junk, I probably better quit while I'm ahead. And I think I have a tire this size in the tank garage. I'll have to go look. There's a tube in it, but I have no idea if the tube's any good or not. So before I wreck this, I'll stick it back in, but it was sitting there running in low range. Now low range is actually quieter than high range right now, because I leaned it back and got the oil to run into everything. So that's a trick for you guys. And I'm sitting here, I'm watching this fuel leak, and it's actually, I personally, it looks like it's dripping from the fuel valve, maybe? Could be, because I just have, this was a threaded fuel valve, I just stuck this on. So, that's probably what it is. It looks like it's coming from the hose there. And I ran out of hose clamps, so I couldn't put a clamp on that. Well, another reason I don't want to run it too much. At least it's not leaking down on anything electrical, because that's what I'm worried about, it catching fire or something. But okay, guys, that's going to be a wrap for right now. I'll have to get a tire for it, minimum, or another tire, and put a spring on for the Swifty. But man, I love the way this thing runs. Starts up, runs almost perfect. It's not that, I mean, it is kind of tail heavy, but it's not real bad, especially when you have air in both tires. Hey, I'm trying, but it ain't working. So, alright guys, I think that's going to be about it for right now. I'm going to see if I can get my backhoe to start, the Terramite. I'm going to go do a video with it while the ground's still froze. And it'd be nice if I can get the Phoenix to start. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. I got a tree that fell down up here. I'll do a video of cutting. Did I mention it started out at 26 degrees and it's going up to like 55 today or something? So it's actually it's quite warm here in the sun. I'll tell you that right now, even though there's snow. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch everybody on the next project. Later. I love it when a plan comes together. Ha ha ha. Alrighty, guys. So last night I got that bad tire changed on the 566 here, and the tube that was with the tire even held air all night. Go figure. But here's the tire. So here's, I think, where I noticed the tube hanging out. Wasn't too good, but this tire was dry rot and junk in the first place. So I wasn't too awful hurt by it. You guys can see. So that's whatever. Another tire for the junk pile. But that's pretty much gonna wrap up the 566. At least it's to a usable place now. Did end up, I bent the battery box on this thing was bent back. I did bend it down a little bit, and that moved the gas tank hole further forward. So I should really, I think I can slide the tank forward. I couldn't slide it back anymore. Yeah. So I can slide the tank forward a little bit, but I don't really want to do that because you'll be getting more than half the tank sticking down, and you're getting closer to the battery and the voltage regulator down there. So I think I'm pretty much going to call it good. I'm going to keep my eyes peeled for another Kohler powered gas tank, and then we'll go from there. Once I get the fuel leak situation figured out, I will do a better video of using this and hopefully enjoying it, because this would be a high-powered electric start tractor. So my C10A may get retired from the snowblower and get put onto some other tasks. Although I do like my C10A, don't get me wrong. But I'm gonna run this thing, see what I think of it some, and that'll be it for this build, guys. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later. Even though I've been working on this thing for a lot longer, I finished this one first because it was easier. Yeah, sounds a little dumb, but right now all I have to do to this is drain the fuel. Drain the fuel and wire up the key switch out of the 566 as long as it's good. It was laying here. Do you guys see a key switch? Key switch. Key switch. Well, it was laying here, so I just gotta find it or figure out if I did something with it. I probably did something with it, so I wouldn't lose it. You guys know how that goes. So, Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch everybody in the next ones. Later.